Hey, what's going on, guys? I would love to be at the point where I can say that this is my most requested video. And while it's not my most requested video, it is my only requested video. And that's, hey rat old rat, you sure do got a lot of setups. How about showing them off? So right here, I got all my boards lined up in a row, kind of chronologically almost from when they might have been released. You're going to notice a lot of similarity in the grip tape designs because these are all basically setups that I've done for the show. Never used to be a guy that thought, hey, I should own more than one board, but as I've been putting these together, I've held on to some of them because of, certain reasons. Some have certain advantages over others, and we'll kind of go through them and talk about which ones and why. I'm going to start off with my Lance Mountain reissue here. So I did this one for Lance Mountain Video, obviously. So we got the standard Pal Peralta Lance Mountain Future Primitive reissue with the super old school top graphic there. This one here is equipped with independent truck stage 11 size 159. I've got the Pal Peralta Dragon Formula 60mm rat bones here. We're sitting on some Psycho Stick risers, 1/4 inch risers in the orange. I'm using the Bones hard bushings. I really like those bushings. I think I'm rolling Bronson Raws in this one, and then the New Deal rails, which are probably the closest thing you could find to the old Schmidt stick rails. As usual, I like to throw on some few stickers. We got something here from the later Skater Gang, support your local shop, old indie logo, Skull Skates. You know how we do. Basically, I use this one for cruising around, and that's about it. Next up here, we have my Omar Hassan reissue. This is a 1990 or 1991, I believe, blockhead reissue. Omar Hassan's first pro board. This was the first board I ever got brand new from a skate shop when I was a kid, around 11 years old. So again, pretty similar grip job to the other ones there. On this board, we're also riding the Stage 11 159. These are all blacked out. Got the Bones hard bushings, of course, some 1/4 inch risers, again, Psycho Stick. I've got the Spitfire soft sliders on these guys and a 58 mils with some Bones Swiss bearings. And these are some actual Paul Schmidt Schmidt sticks from the 80s. These are new old stock that I found at Cal Streets here in BC. And of course, we're going to equip it with stickers. I got a Big Head Spitfire on there because I am rolling Spitfires on this one. Independent logo, an old OJ logo. I did have OJs on here when I first set it up. This one is if I really want to get down with some 80s tricks, some boneless, foot plants, whatever else. It's really a lot of fun at the park because of the soft sliders. And yeah, just a good looking deck. Next up, we have my Santa Cruz Tom Knox reissue. This is one of the first boards I did on this channel. I went a little more creative with the grip tape. I used some Alien Workshop on the nose there, but again with the checkered tape and the usual Skull Skates bumper sticker. Did a little ROR for the show, and as you can see, we're actually using sex bolts on this one to keep the rails in, and those are new old stock sex bolts. This is my bowl board, and I'll show you why. On this guy, we are also riding the 159 Stage 11 independent trucks, but this time we're going with the Bones X Formula wheels here with Bronson Raw bearings. I find these are a little bit harder, so they work really well in the skate park, and they are great in the bowl. The size of this board and the wheelbase also make it really great for bull riding. And I've got those New Deal rails on there again, and yeah, just decked out in the usual stickers. Bones hard bushings. This one's a lot of fun. All right, staying in the early 90s here, I've got this Max Evans Black Label reissue. I really, really like this deck. This is kind of my main ride right now, so anytime I'm just hitting the streets, doing some slappies, whatever, I'll take it to the park. Sketchy, but I'll take it. And again, pretty much same usual grip tape job. Flip it over, see what we're working with. All right, so on this guy here, we're rolling the Slappy 8.7 hollow inverted kingpins. I really like these trucks. I may be converted from an indie rider to a slappy rider. I'm just loving the balance and the turn and the feel I've been getting out of Slappy's trucks. On these ones here, we got the Andy Anderson Nano Cubes with some Bronson Raw bearings. I got pig rails on here. It's all my shop had at the moment, but I am liking them. And then some unintentionally matching Psycho Stick risers on there as well. I really like these wheels. I like these trucks. The setup overall, great for slappies, street skating, whatever I need it for, honestly. That's why I pretty much consider it my main ride, except for maybe my egg. And that brings us to the last board here in the collection. I actually learned to do slappies on this board, and this is my egg. Up until I got the black label, I'd probably consider this one my main ride. I absolutely love this board. I'm looking to get one that's just a little smaller. This is the wide boy. It's a pretty big board. But like I said, I am absolutely loving it. Just the stability on this board is unparalleled. Super good time, heavy board, but once you get used to it, you can really make it work. Let's flip it over and see what we're dealing with. So again, on this one, we're rocking the slappies. I love slappy trucks. We're doing the bones hard bushings in them, just like every other set of trucks. These are slappy 9s, I believe, and I've got the nano rats on this one, just a little bit bigger than the nano cubics, and I believe the formula is the same. No, these are 93 and the nano cubics were at 97. So that's about the only difference. We got pig rails on this one again. As you can see, we've actually done some work on this one, really ground in that truck there, learning those slappies. I had a great time on this board. A lot of fun learning that trick, a lot of bruises. And yeah, if I didn't have that black label, I'd probably still just be riding this one almost exclusively. Super fun board. If you haven't tried these eggs out, seriously get on one. You're gonna love them. I thought it'd be fun to include the last board I set up, which is actually a little mini board for my son, Damian Nodis. Just to give you a size example here, there's my foot. I'm like a size 9. That's how little this thing is. Not much to go on to about here. It was a little vision board I got online. I added some Velcro bottom to it as the grip tape, just so it'd be nice and soft for him. Did the usual checkerboard on there with a little skate and destroy in the middle. We'll just go ahead and flip this guy over. Yeah, some plastic trucks, plastic wheels, covered in stickers. I wanted him to be born into skateboarding, so I got this thing, brought it to the delivery room. He wasn't even 10 minutes old before he had his foot on it, and now he's got bragging rights, so you're welcome, buddy. So yeah, guys, that's about it. Those are my setups. Again, I know a few of you in the comments are gonna say it's a little silly to own so many skateboards. I don't entirely disagree at all. I didn't go out and get these just to have them. I did a lot of these for the channel and just loved them so much that I felt I just had to keep them. So let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead, leave them down below and stay tuned for the next video. Until next time, stay rad.